Hey, what's up guys? It's the end of the year and welcome to the Degen DeFi year-end all hands. So make sure you have your coffee, in some cases have your burgers and fries, and let's get ready to recap the year and look forward to 2022. So to get started, let's take a look at my YouTube journey. So on November 21st was when I first uploaded my crypto related video to this channel. Now before this channel I was doing stocks and options, but I just got hooked into crypto ever since I discovered Avalanche, and ever since then I've been doing videos for the projects around that ecosystem. So around November 21st when I first uploaded the video. Before that I was into Ethereum and Bitcoin, but Ethereum was proven to be unusable due to crazy fees, and that's when I discovered Avalanche. I was like, whoa, I only had to pay a few cents for it, and that is a life-changing move, right? So I moved some of my funds in there, and ever since then I've been playing with the ecosystem projects there, like Trader Joe, Penguin DeFi, like all of these projects. And eventually I decided to do a couple of videos to share with the world, to show people how to use these projects in the DeFi world and what they're missing out on. And apparently these videos are proven to be pretty useful to people, and people have began to subscribe to my channel. They commented a lot. So I really appreciate all of you who have been helping me throughout this journey. And ever since I discovered time, which is right around then, that's when it got even crazier for this channel. The channel exploded in growth, and ever since then, I've been creating a lot of content with time. I want to keep up with time. It is one of my biggest investments in DeFi, so I want to share with you guys what I know and help to get you guys updated on that. So yeah, my subscriber growth in a month, I think. I've been from, I guess, the end of November to end of December. I went from less than 1,000 subs all the way to 6,411 subs at the time of recording of this video. So I am super appreciative of all of you guys. Without you guys, I would not have this level of exposure. I feel like I actually have a voice now in the world, on the internet. So yeah, please continue to subscribe and spread the word, help me out. And yeah, some metrics. Apparently there are 2.2 million impressions on my videos, and yeah, 7% click-through, and that generated 256,000 views in that 1 month period. So this is incredible. I have never dreamed of this type of number, even though I'm still kind of a small YouTuber, but compared to other YouTubers, this number, like, it may be small to them, but this is huge to me. So again, really thank you guys for helping me with this growth, and let's continue to get to that 100,000 subscribers stage. That's my goal for 2022. Some of the metrics is that, not surprisingly, there are more males watching this channel than females. So there's only 4% females and 95% male on this channel, which is very interesting, but I guess this is the internet. There are no females on the internet. And as far as search goes, a lot of people are looking for Time Wonderland related content, and not surprisingly, it is some of my most engaging content on this channel. So I really appreciate you guys, all the frogs in the channel. So I really appreciate you guys. All right, let's get down to my top 3 investments in 2021. So I've actually been in crypto since 2017. I do have a lot of experience in crypto and stocks and options in general, but these are the projects that made me believe they have great potential, and they have most of my money are in these 3 projects. So I want to go over them for those of you who are not familiar, but for the regular viewers, you should already know that I am in these projects and why I'm in these projects. So let's go over Time Wonderland. Well, apparently for like the threshold for me to get into any own forks are the following. They need to have docs founders. They need to have multi-sig wallet protection. That means multiple people needs to sign the wallet in order to pull the fund out. So this is for rug pull protection. Competent treasury manager. So I made several videos about Sifu, and I think he's a very competent treasury manager, and I want to put my money in someone's hand like that. I believe they are looking out for the best interest, but again, this is DeFi. There's no real pressure for them to do it, but I think this is someone we can believe in. Visionary founder, in a way that Daniel is looking, even though he's a troll sometimes, but I think he has a true vision to bring this whole DeFi ecosystem to work together into this whole thing. Like all of his projects can work together in some way to create this larger vision. So great community. Frog Nation is so strong. It really reminds me of the AMC apes. So it's like apes versus frogs, right? But I think Frog Nation is superior. We do have great community, a lot of really interesting people, very cool people that I met so far. And every time I go to Discord, you guys like call me out, say, hey, I watch your videos. I really thank you guys for that kind of comments. And you guys are always very interested in what I have to say, so I really appreciate that. The next project I have great amount of investment in is DeFi Kingdoms. So DeFi Kingdoms sort of came under the radar. I didn't know much about it until someone on my Discord told me about it. And I think it's a very undervalued play right now. DeFi Kingdoms currently sits on the Harmony network, which is not very big right now compared to other blockchains. But the game itself is what made the network thrive right now. Most of the volume on that network is in the single game. So it has a great index integration into the GameFi, meaning that you can provide a liquidity pair, you could stake your token, and then you could swap your token right within the game. So I think that's a brilliant execution of the game to integrate that into the GameFi world. And not only that, they have NFT. Usually NFTs are pretty useless, but you can use NFT in this game to make money for you, right? So it's like an investment vehicle within the game. So people are buying up NFTs in this game like crazy. I saw like $400,000 card for a single NFT. That's super rare. So that is something that's very interesting. When you have hardcore people who are really into this game, then you're gonna have a lot of demands for the native token, which is Jewel token. I think Jewel token is pretty undervalued, but if you see my previous video, I aped into Jewel when it was $8, and now it's currently trading at around $14. So that's a great play. I got lucky, but I do believe in the long-term value of Jewel. So especially in next year, there's 22 potential, which I'll go over in the later part of the video. Now, my third investment is Harmony. Harmony is a very undervalued blockchain network that not many people talk about, but I think it's extremely nice to use. I've been using it every single day to transact within the game of DeFi Kingdoms, and the transactions are less than a penny every time. So I don't know about you, but paying less than a penny per transaction, that beats out all the other networks. So it does have like great cross-bridge capability. You can bridge into Harmony with your existing network like AVAX, and yeah, everything's super fast finality. I think it's currently undervalued. It's currently trading at around 23 cents. So let's hope that by next year, it should go to $1 or more. That's my, and it's under marketed. So they didn't spend too much money into marketing the project. So there's not many people know about it. But that's how I like to invest. I like to invest in undervalued projects that I think are undervalued. And this is how I will see larger returns in the long run. So that's my investment thesis, by the way. So it's just zoom out. So when you see the price of something like Time, Wonderland, or AVAX going down, you should zoom out and see like what the long-term view is. You have to, if you believe in a project, you should look at the long-term view, pay attention to what the project is doing, pay attention to the founder, to the community, because that's how you analyze what the project is about and what potential it has in the future. So time in the market is definitely greater than time in the market. You might do time like trade back and forth a little bit, but in the long run, I think just holding on to it, and in the long run, it will make you more profitable. So here's the part we are looking forward to. So what do we look for in 2022? What are some of the projects that I look for that I think could have great potential in 2022? Well, let's take a look at some of it. Now, the first project is Phantom. So Phantom has had a great year so far. It started trading at June 2021. So at 21 cents each, which is about the same price as Harmony right now. So ever since then, it went from 21 cents all the way up to as high as $3. So that's a huge return this year so far. And I think the Phantom network is definitely growing. There are a lot of projects that are moving over, especially the Tomb project, which I am pretty interested. And Spooky Swap, which is the #1 DEX over there, it is picking up momentum, and a lot of people are bridging over to check out what they have to offer. So I think FTM is something to look forward to, and it's been a great year for it so far, but I think next year might be even greater. The next one is Terra and Luna. So this network is growing amazingly this year. This year has had a great growth. Now the interesting thing about this is that it's like a algorithmic pegged token. So the dollar, it's pegged in a way that it will support its peg in the long run. A lot of these tokens have failed before, but I think earlier this year it tested its peg and it successfully recovered. So currently it's trading around 80 something, but I think it could go over 100 pretty easily next year. And there's a lot of real world adoption from this, especially in South Korea. So I think it has incredible growth potential, and its amazing ecosystem of products will probably be the killer feature of this token. So yeah, look forward to that. Pay attention to it. And Matic Polygon, so this is the layer 2 solution to look out for. I think this is growing tremendously. There are a lot of projects coming to Polygon. The ecosystem is expanding with blue chip projects like Time. And I know Danielle said a lot of things where things will happen, will be moved over to Polygon. So I think that's just one part of it, but I think this is a great layer 2 solution, and it's cheap enough to transact there as well. So you should keep an eye out on it. Of course, Time Wonderland is always on my radar for next year. So you have to look at this from the ecosystem perspective. There are Abracadabra, SushiSwap, Spell, Popsicle, Finance. Like these are all the projects that will eventually come into play when you look at it. And Time Wonderland will be like exposed to all of these projects. So when you have the founder who created all these great projects together, you're gonna that Time Wonderland will be an important part of the piece. So not to mention that there are future plans coming to expand Time Wonderland Treasury into a GameFi or even a betting site, which is coming out soon. And there are a lot of moves that like the people in the Time Wonderland found, like the project, the devs, like sounds to me like they are working very hard on it, and there might be things coming which will change the way the rebases work, or it might keep the rebase and give you rewards too on top of it, right? So I heard there's going to be an airdrop for the betting site as well. Not the betting site, sorry. There will be an airdrop coming. So look out for it. I think 2022 will be very interesting. The price doesn't really matter. If you're in it for a long run, the rebases will keep you going. And lastly, of course, DeFi Kingdoms. I am definitely bullish on that in 2022 because the Avalanche expansion is coming in 2022. It's very addictive gamification for DeFi. Now, there's growing demand for it day by day, and I think when it goes to Avalanche, people will start to notice Harmony network. So I think like they all come together. When you play the game and you're a big fan of it, I really hope that it will be a huge success on Avalanche. But I feel like when people started playing it on Avalanche in 2022, they'll notice that, oh, you might need to do a lot of transactions. And every time you transact on Avalanche, it costs at least 30 cents or so. But when people will notice is that, oh, there's a version of this game on Harmony and it's compatible, right? They can move things back and forth. So people might go over to Harmony and then they will notice the less than a penny transaction fee on it. So I think this is very bullish for both the DeFi Kingdom platform and the Harmony network. So yeah, and not to mention there's a lot of potential more features coming like PvP, bridging, quests. A lot of new features will be released 2022. So look forward to it. That'll definitely drive the demand up for Jewels. So I am holding Jewels, and this is something that I look forward to. And in closing, well, thank you guys for your support. I am incredibly grateful for all of your support. That my channel is blown up. I've never imagined this to happen, and it's super cool to see how much comments I get every video. And I like to say like 99% of my comments are super supportive, and I really appreciate that. And every time I go to Discord, you guys recognize me. Hey, you're the dude on YouTube. I watch your videos. Comments like that like really made my day, and it's the fuel that I need to continue to make videos for you guys, to keep on creating content for DeFi and to bring this DeFi to the mass public. That is my mission. And yeah, so I hope you guys really have a great year and look forward to 2022. My personal goal is to get to 100k subs in 2022. Can we do it? I don't know. It's really up to you. You guys can help me out by liking and subscribing and spread the word. So really appreciate you guys, and yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great year. have a happy new year, and have a happy and safe portfolio for 2022. All right, Frog Nation, march on.